Hello, Life Path 6. Welcome to your reading. We are reading, guys, for mid-April to mid-May. So it's good until April 15th to May 15th for Life Path 6s. So let's see what's going on here with you guys. All right, what do I have for situation for Life Path 6? So if you don't know what your life path is, there's a calculator down below in description. Also, Life Path 6, you guys pretty much are very family-oriented. You believe in the underdog. You are all about humanitarian causes. A lot of you could be lawyers, politicians, judges. You work for nonprofit organizations. Anything that serves the greater good of humanity. In fact, probably growing up, you felt as if you were obligated and responsible to take care of everybody in the family. Even as a child, you probably felt like you needed to help others. Like you have a bit of a savior complex for the 6s. And at some point, you need to realize when to hone it in, when you're going too far, when it's unsolicited, in fact, because you are so nurturing, loving, and caring, and you do want to help broken people, but there's a fine line for you as well. So with that said, let's see what your situation is from mid-April to mid-May. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Transformation, 8 of Cups. What is all of this banana cakes? 3 of Cups, 2. Let's see, 2 of Swords. All right, so there's definitely been a third-party situation for you guys, okay? Because between 3 of Wands and 3 of Cups and your 2 of Swords, not knowing which of the two you're interested in, and the 6 of Wands, it's because you probably have the 6 of Wands, 6 because somebody recently contacted you that you thought that you were never going to hear from, or you thought that whether this is a job or lover, you thought this person would never come back to you. Meanwhile, you entertained yourself with someone else or something else. And when the person from the past came along, you're like, wow, I actually have 2 options. But you feel some sort of validation, vindication here, that you've been acknowledged. Let me see what else is going on. 9 of Swords. Yeah, because before that, you really were having some sleepless nights. You were stressed out. You felt like you were left out in the cold. And I guess when they contacted you, you felt that validation. You felt that vindication. But this 2 of Swords and the 3 of Cups, it might even be for some of you, it's a third party in this regard. Let me explain. You were tied up energetically with somebody else, okay? And then you might have gone on and physically got involved with someone else, the second party. And maybe you were emotionally, mentally, or even energetically entertaining someone else, but somebody else was in your physical world. Now, somewhere along the lines, your physical person might have left, and then you kind of really felt the full-blown abandonment. And with that said, you might have been like, okay, well, now fucking what? Anyway, this person comes back, the one that was in your physical world. So now you feel like you have options, even though you're still energetically tied up to someone else. Do you get what I'm saying? You're energetically tied up basically to 2 people. One seems to be in your 3D world, in your orbit right now, and the other one could be just on your mind, or somebody you were trying to work things out with. Now moving along. 3 of Wands, you've been waiting for things to balance out between you and somebody else. It's like, you know, it like a bit of a tit for tat kind of situation, like I call you, you call me. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like you're waiting for that. You're waiting for somebody to reciprocate. Because right now, you're being challenged. At least that's what it feels like with the 5 of Wands. Really, what's actually happening here energetically, you and this person and this whole entire situation is transforming. All right? There's a big-ass transition happening. You are releasing an energy, okay? Because you definitely are involved somehow with 2 of them. You're energetically releasing yourself from one person. And you're also feeling, because you could have felt responsible for them. You could have felt responsible for that party and the legacy that you had with them and the situations that you had with them. You're understanding that now you are just 2 separate people and you could just energetically let that go. And that you can be a little selfish and go towards something else here. All right? You're in this process of transforming. I don't even think you see it or understand it. And so is your person that you're dealing with. And you could very well be one of the sixes right now I'm speaking to. You're transitioning together. Now, Eight of Cups, somebody's walking away. Yeah, somebody's walking away because one of you wasn't vibrating equally. Between the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, and then the transformation right down the center, somebody here was not vibing at the same frequency. You could be somebody like this, right? This queen with the crown over there, and you're dealing with somebody here who's crownless. Are you going to take off your crown to meet their level? Fuck no, you're not. Nobody takes off their crown for anybody. Okay? And this is your worth. This is your value, sixes. So you're not going to do any of that stuff. All right? We're going to move along. Now, let's see what else is going on here. Universe, angel, spirit guides, go ahead and clarify this Eight of Cups for me. So someone's moving away, walking away from you, or you are walking away from someone. I think it's you, basically. You are walking away because you need a timeout to transition, to think things through, to process what's happening to you here. So let's see what's going on here. Universe, angel, spirit guides, please give us a little bit more insight. What is the Eight of Cups? You're on a quest. You're on a quest to find yourself. Now here's the thing. When you go up there with the Eight of Cups, you come back down. You go back to your person, or do you leave altogether? Maybe you just have a choice to make here. Let's see. Yeah, oh God, fate is stepping in. You got no choice. Because you want to get yourself unstuck, at least mentally. You don't want to be in mental jail. So Eight of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So my friend, either you are being forced to walk away or your person is. And the reason you're being forced to walk away is because one of you needs to think about what it is that you mean to one another. Because somebody here is waiting for the other partner to elevate. Because they won't otherwise. I don't feel like you're dealing with, like, say, a douchebag or a bitch. I just feel like somebody here needs to transform. A, some of you need to let go of somebody because you're energetically tied up to someone else. B, there's others of you, this group, where you are either accepting this and you have to transition with this person. This is very much going to be about an energy reading, especially when I do your life paths. And this is what you're going to be dealing with, because with the life path readings, I try really hard to stick to you, your energy, what you're processing, what you're going through, and what's happening to you, and how you're going to either A, mitigate your fallout, or accept the things that are coming to you. So I'm preparing you for this Eight of Cups. And I really think it's you. And I think it's because you're transitioning. And I think fate stepped in is because they needed you to. They needed you to take a time out, at least from this person. All right, let's keep going. Let me see what else is going on. Please go ahead and clarify the rest. The Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, the transformation, the Six of Pentacles. Yes, some of you could have been married or wanting a commitment here with somebody. Nine of Cups. Yeah, your wish fulfillment is to get married, is to have a union, a commitment, a relationship. That's your wish fulfillment. You wish to settle down. Period, the end, goodbye. And right now, that's being challenged here with the Five of Wands. It doesn't feel even. It doesn't feel like you're both on level ground. This is why fate is probably stepping in. But down the pike, we do have this. Now let's move on. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with your incoming energies. I'll put these aside. Universe, angel, spirit guides. So the situation is, right now, somebody has walked away. Either you or your partner, or you both walked away from each other. And that's why you're going through these challenging periods. It's because you're both transforming. Now, let me see what's coming towards you. It's coming towards my six. Because that's the situation. Thank you. Oh my God, with your threes. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Five of Swords. And there's got to be a fucking five in all of your shit right now, in your situation and in the position of what's coming towards you. Plus the Four of Cups. Look how sad she is. look how unhappy she is, but you're also not looking at your blessings. All you see is darkness, and you're not even seeing that there's butterflies around you. You're looking at these butterflies like they're friggin' moths. Sixes. The Hanging One. Look at you. You feel stuck. Like, what should I do? Should I move on? I need to see something from a different perspective. You're being forced in a timeout by fate. Look at this, the Wheel. All right. Let's see what's coming towards you. Seven of Pentacles. This is talking about you investing in a situation. Some of you, this can be work related. You could be investing in a project with someone or some kind of financial project. Others of you, you could be investing in a relationship. We'll see when I combine everything. Six of Cups. This is talking about a soulmate or somebody from your past. Five of Swords. Lo and behold, here we the five. We are debating on cutting our losses. This is the bittersweet card. You win some, you lose some. Maybe there's something here you have to do and you're not happy with it. Maybe some of you need to bite the fucking bullet in order for a relationship to progress. Others of you have to energetically let go of somebody or something that you were hoping would work out, but it didn't. But it doesn't matter, you still win something here. And the Three of Pentacles. And there's, you collaborating with somebody. So what's coming towards you is somebody here wants to collaborate with you and investing in a future with you that feels that you have a soul connection. Unfortunately, with the Five of Swords, you are a little bit like bickering, or you're kind of like feeling like it's like bittersweet. It's like, okay, guys, who here wants to win the game of ego? Well, let me tell you both what's going on here. If you let the ego game play, are you going to go to sleep at night warm and comfy in your pillow and in your bed with your ego? Or would you prefer a nice warm body that could be your lover and soulmate? You tell me. That's biting the bullet. That's the Five of Swords. That's somebody putting down their pride and their ego and making that phone call. At the very least, you're going to know where you stand. Let's see. Universe, angel, spirit guides from my sixes. Because you're, like I said, you're very family oriented and you just need the structure to move the fuck on for yourselves and for your own sanity and your well-being. All right, what is all of this? Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. This is a lot, but let's see. Yeah, okay, well, this is good. So the Five of Cups in reverse is finally seeing those blessings because we were not seeing it over here with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Wands, getting engaged, moving in, creating a foundation in your love sphere. The Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, clarity, both like speaking your truth, okay? Both getting on the same page. Courtship, dating somebody to get married. This is engagement, guys. This is getting engaged. Period, the end, goodbye. Let's get engaged to get married. And that's the good news. That is the celebration. That is the party. That is you announcing to everybody, we're engaged. Page of Swords stalking you. All right. So there's somebody here who obviously wants to collaborate with you in moving forward into a deep commitment with you. All right. And maybe it wasn't your initial choice or your original choice or something like that. Don't get me wrong. You still have mad feelings for this person. It was you being energetically tied up, again, what we were discussing before, and releasing that. Maybe you felt like some sort of burden or obligation, or like I said, because there's some sort of legacy that's tied to it. What's a legacy? A company, a business, children, family, friends. A resolution of some kind needed to take place and it wasn't happening for you. So now you're finally coming clean, or this person's coming clean and communicating with you. You realizing that, there is a blessing here. This person is your blessing. You moving forward to this heavy duty commitment after a long period of time where you've been investigating them. This could be them stalking you too. But I try really hard when I'm doing these readings to just focus on this being you, and whatever situation you're dealing with. Now, Because in the extended, that's where I like to deal with the person that you're dealing with. Their feelings, their intentions, and blah, blah, blah. And that link is down below. But anyway, this is you after a long, intensive period of time in investigating if this person was worthy of you. That fucking crown on your head. You were never going to take it off for anybody. And this is why you needed a transitioning of some kind. All right. Oh, hell yeah. And it wasn't happening. Death reverse. Hanging on by a thread. A situation that needed to die and go away and transform with your person from the past. 6 of Cups, that's a soulmate that you had taken a risk with, a leap of faith. But either you have an ending here that you're hanging on for dear life, or it's in the process of transitioning to this, to full-blown commitment. But it looked like somebody here wasn't ready yet because energetically they were tied up to something else, which is obviously you. All right, let's move on. What is it that Life Path 6 doesn't see coming, please? What else, please? Let's have one more, 1 or 2 more, please. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Well, we have the aces after the tens as always. All right, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's making you a small offer here with this Page of Pentacles. But there's something here that's burdening you, that's making you overwhelmed and physically draining. So it could be mentally and physically exhausting. Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new job for some of you. Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's the invite. There's the emotional invite to make you an offer of some kind. And there's another Page of Cups. Interesting. Somebody's trying very hard to text you or communicate with you that they want to give you a solid offer on an emotional level. But this situation has completely drained you, and you don't see this coming. It's drained you because it's like you're trying for dear life to get this new beginning off the ground with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like this could be a new job or a new love ship, but it's completely exhausted you. It's been completely draining. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, when will this take off? Let's move on already. Let's go ahead and clarify this. And this is just an emotion you don't see yourself processing, but it's going to be happening. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is fucking happening. This is legit. This is material. It's in your 3D realm. It's not like a feeling. It's not a thought. It's something that's being completely offered here. And the Page of Pentacles, interesting. So if this is a new job, this Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you're going to have to learn a new skill. Or you're like the bottom man and you got to work your way up. Others of you, you have to go back to school. There's something where you need to train for this position, you know? And it's going to take some physical labor on your part. Others of you, if this is a relationship, flip the script. There's somebody here who definitely wants a solid beginning with you where you need to get to learn each other once again or get to learn each other. And that's why we were looking at the Ace of Swords earlier. Even though this is draining, a love ship, a relationship is another job. It's not, yes, it's meant to be a little bit more natural, easygoing, and organic, but we still got to put work in our relationships. We can't just let them fall to the wayside. Clarify 10 of Wands and Page of Pentacles, please. We do. Sometimes we have to understand our partner, get to know them. I just flipped them. How funny. Thank you. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, some of you can be this or some of you are dealing with one. It does not have to be, but here's the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck along with the 10 of Wands. Yes, something is draining you. Physically exhausting. Trying to collaborate with this person. You're trying to be practical and reasonable here with somebody. But I don't think this person understands that language. I think that person understands emotions and passion. But we'll see. Because I digress. Now, one of you, this could be you, or your person that you're dealing with is very stable financially, obviously with this King of Pentacles, but this can very well also be you. Whoever this is, they're extremely focused right now on their coins and their money and their life. Regardless of the positive and negative shit around them, they still have a determination to complete something here, which I suspect is you, life path 6. But there is something here where, let's do both roads. Let's go down the financial road first, and then we'll do the love thing. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is you're feeling the financial crunch. You're feeling the financial pinch. You almost feel like this is somebody who owes you money, or you're expecting for money to come in from somewhere, or you're trying to scrounge it. It's not coming in. It's a bit tight, and it's a little worrisome. And that's why your focus and your agenda is on that. And building your stability and your focus is there. Or this can also you shelling out a lot of money to people. I don't know, something like that. Now, and you're hopeful and positive that things are going to change, switch around, because you know it's only temporary. Now, with all of that said, in the love world, this is talking about you feeling like you're being breadcrumbed. But I suspect your partner feels this too. Don't shoot the messenger, but this is what I'm vibing here. You're hoping things will balance out, okay? Because this we had in your situation earlier. You want things to be balanced. You wanted them to be the Six of Pentacles upright. But right now, it feels like you're getting breadcrumbs from this person. But I suspect this person also feels the same thing about you. Because you're focused on something over here. You have an agenda. So the other person feels kind of neglected. Meanwhile, you're hopeful and you're positive that things will turn around. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, R1. You're hoping things will change. Let's see. Because it has burdened you. And I suspect the burdening issue is, the breadcrumbs. Let's see what your advice is. What's the advice, please? Thank you. Page of Swords. Oh, gosh. 9 of Cups. And King of Cups. This is beautiful. All right. So, I told you, you guys are nurturing, loving, and caring. You're very responsible when it comes to family. And sometimes it's like, you got to give yourself a break sometimes, sixes. All right. You really do. Because here you are nurturing, loving, and caring. But in your advice position, this is talking about you opening your heart chakra. You can't be using like this rational, logical choice, because I told you the person that you're dealing with is on a passionate level or an emotional level. So they're grounded already. So they're not even going to acknowledge but it's practical, it's grounded. They're like, what are you talking about? But I am those things. Can we just talk about our feelings? So there's that little weird web that you need to weave with your person here. But this is talking about you getting your wish fulfillment in love. That's your advice. And that you need to open your heart chakra in order to fill those cups. I'm the reader. This is how I see it. This is my intuition. This is what I'm feeling here for you sixes. Now with the Page of Swords, it's talking about you needing to learn something, again, like getting more information, figuring something out. Some of you could be dealing with a child, and there could be an issue with a child here. Or somebody here has a child. But overall, let's go ahead and clarify. Because overall it's saying you needing to get more information about this person that, you're in love with. Quite frankly, and they're in love with you. But I told you about that whole thing about weaving a web. It's because you're coming from two different angles. Let's see what the 9 of Cups is, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords, please, for our life path 6. Yes, look at you needing to heal and be patient, and another card of balancing. 7 of Cups. You have option 6. All right, this is why you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like, get more information, because obviously you have options. Somebody here could be like a shit choice. And you're not going to know because you need to heal and balance these things in your life. That's why you need to be patient. And 8 of Wands, communication coming in. You need to communicate here with somebody, period, the end, goodbye. But literally call them. But literally pick up the phone and say, what's up, let's chat. And you'll get your stability like this. King of Pentacles. Yep. Let's quickly round this out with what is the outcome just for the month, please. And then we'll get you some oracle cards, and then we'll go into the extended. Members only, I'm sorry. Now, the decadence, the habit, the 5 of cups in reverse, oh my god, the 2 of cups, 7 of wands. All right. So somebody here is trying to resist this, and I suspect it's you, life path 6. Maybe because you were hurt in the past, and now that energy is rubbing off to the your newer person. And if this isn't you, then that's because that person experienced it, and this is the challenges we have. But because I really like to believe that these cards are popping out, they're you. You're resisting something here. You're very defensive with the 7 of wands. However, you are looking at the brighter side of things. You are seeing that this person that is in your life is a blessing in disguise. Which, when you do that, what do you think is going to happen? I'm just going to give you a second to tell me what you think is going to happen. What do you think how this person's going to respond to you? 2 of cups. Of course, what the fuck you think they would do? You would realize that you're soulmates, that you both agree, that you both love each other, and all it had to be was communication. That was your advice. The habit. Some of you guys need to break a fucking habit. You need to stop with how things ran in the past. Doesn't work like that anymore. We've evolved. It's like post-COVID now. Everyone's got like a different brain, I swear to God. Like, I live near New York City. I work in New York City. Like today I had to deal with this whole Brooklyn crisis where, people are losing their shit. People are losing their mind. And then I'm sitting here thinking about to myself, like, wow, I do all these readings for all these people, and I feel like, oh my God, if they knew that, what if life is that short? Would we give a shit about our ego or our pride? No, I don't fucking think we do. Because that's how fleeting life is. That's how fleeting it is. Decadence. The decadence is abruption, basically. So the habit is talking about like codependency and following old patterns or staying with somebody just because you're used to them. And it's like, no, do the new thing, do the new person, do the new cycle. You were always meant to evolve. You were always meant to transition. All right, let's get some oracle messages really quickly because it's turning out to be a long ass video. You know what? Go ahead and clarify really quick before I let you guys go. Can't believe I almost forgot to do that. Clarify the 5 of cups, 2 of cups. I mean, like, what's to clarify? You're going to end up coupling up with this person. We saw it before, too, with the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. I think you're the one with the agenda to make this happen now. I think maybe you made a choice. I don't know. Yeah. You are making a choice to move forward. You're like, fuck it. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do this. Why not? And you move on to calmer waters, into the right direction with your person. Who might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They speak passion. They speak, come hither, little boy, little girl. That's how they speak. And that might turn you guys on. What do I know? All right, real quick. Romance angels, what you got for life path 6, please? So your purpose here on life, obviously, is to serve the greater good of humanity. You're family oriented, all of these things. And I think because you are this and you know this, that if you're picking a partner, you want them to be at the same value as yourself. Now we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, either somebody is self-deluding themselves in this situation or somebody is denying themselves the situation. In the extended, we clarify this very soon. Yeah, with the 4 of cups and this, very much 6, I feel like maybe in the beginning, this person that you were dealing with could have been unrequited because like I said, you were energetically tied up to a third person. That's why I kept seeing third party. You were energetically wrapped up with someone or something else that you couldn't put your full focus into someone newish, kind of. Again, I do see unrequited love with the 4 of cups. Maybe you were not into them as much as they were into you. But now things are coming into full circle and you're seeing it from their perspective potentially. That's why we also had the transitioning. But you have to make a choice. Are you going to energetically put your effort into this person or not? It's kind of what I'm seeing. Now, these cards, which I love to death, I will have to read from the book, but it's very short and very, very symbolic. And I feel like it hits home for everybody. So whatever it is that you're questioning, Life Path 6, I feel like the House of Night has got it for you. Life Path 6, please, House of Night. What do you got for them, please? Life Path 6, please. Be careful with the way I shuffle these things. My God, they're so sharp. The corners. The fledging and fulfillment. Look at that. Like the Nine of Cups, fulfillment. And the fledging. All right, let me just quickly read these to you because they're extremely important. I feel like because Oracle cards are your ancestors watching over you who are trying to give you messages to better help you for your highest good. All right, when you receive the symbol of the fledging, know that you are blessed with a time of learning new timing. That's why you're getting that time out. That's why you had the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And again, you had temperance, to tempering yourself, to be patient. This is the time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledging appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. You're understanding love. You're understanding relationships. You're opening that heart chakra and you're learning to do a little bit of wish fulfillment for yourself. Not so much what you're responsible for or not so much what you have to do. All right? And fulfillment. Fulfilling yourself at some point. 20. This is a sign that all your needs are being met. That you are close to achieving your goal. The Chariot. Celebrate your choices at this time, for you have drawn the symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to integrate and digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all that you experience to offer. Look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. All right, half glass full concept. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and all will be good and fulfilled for you. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed that. For the rest of you, I'll see you in the extended.